You guys ready to start? And I'll kind of bring us into it.
We're ready to go.
All right, cool. Devin's making so much fucking noise.
Am I? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to find these other headphones.
Let me put this down as loud as possible.
I'm gonna shuffle around. Shuffle. As a drummer.
My headphones are in bubble wrap. I'm gonna
By the way, we are singers. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
so we are singers and guitar players.
Yes.
So we like to shit on bass players and drummers. As much as possible.
So
Devin,
they're a bunch of nerds.
I'm the backbone of this motherfucker.
Devin.
Absolutely, you are, and that's why you deserve to be shit on.
Bacon is my podcast. Bacon is my bacon. Bacon is my podcast. Bacon is my.
Hey guys,
hi.
Welcome to Bacon is My Podcast.
Welcome.
I am Mike. We have sponsors like poddex.com, like drinkwildbills.com, like
and grill your ass
off.com. I'm talking here. Stop.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
And what were you saying?
No, I got nothing. You go ahead.
Okay, so yeah. All of those.com. Use the promo code BACON, 10% off all of your purchases. And then we had an awesome night tonight because we hung out with Youth in Revolt.
They were fun.
The second they got on, before they even got on, they were like super excited to be on.
Full disclosure, guys, the band was super excited to be here. They drank a lot. Some of them can't hold their liquor. So
their liquor, their Budweiser,
right?
There's
a lot of
quote unquote boudoir flu prior to the episode.
And I love that. I want to hang out. I want to hang out with all three of them. I want to go out with them. I want to play a show with them. I want to hang out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
But
yeah, this is going to be a great episode. Listen to them on Spotify and all the things because that's how I discovered them.
Yeah,
Discover Weekly, and I found Youth in Revolt, and they were fucking awesome.
They were on my Discover Weekly as well,
and I was like, cool. I wonder if I can get them on the show, and here we are.
Lo and behold.
So why don't we get into it right about? You can call this one.
Can I? Oh, sweet. Now.
No, you can't. Now.
Dick. So we got a new sponsor.
Yeah, sweet balls, bro.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Yours are seeming very clean as well.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
From what you hear. Yes.
From what I hear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can guess by that conversation that our new sponsor is Manscaped.
Yes, Manscaped, a company that I'm very familiar with.
Me too.
Few years now. I've been using their products, and I tell you what, my marbles have never been shinier.
Yeah, actually, it's funny because I actually got their lawnmower 3.0.
Yes,
which it has skin safe technology, and they've just upgraded to the 4.0. And let me tell you, I love the 3.0, but the 4.0 is just so much better. It's got a light on it. Like when you're shaving down there, you're like, do I really need a light? Yes, you do.
Visual aids.
Yeah,
Visual aids
you absolutely do.
Sometimes,
for sure.
Sometimes in those crevices, that upper leg, inner crease.
Yes, agreed.
It's a tough spot.
Agreed.
It's a tough spot to get. So the Perfect Package 4.0 contains the Lawnmower 4.0.
Yes.
But one of the things that I am a big fan of is the Crop Reviver.
Yes.
They call it. It is. They call it the Ball Spray Toner.
Yes. So it's
those marbles.
It's pretty great because it's midday spritz, if you will. You know, you had a rough day, you finish work, but you want to feel your best and all that kind of stuff.
pH balanced. It's a nice
pH balanced,
cooling little mist. I keep it in my bag.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? What else is in the Perfect package as well is the ball deodorant.
Yes,
it's the crop preserver. It's an anti-chafing. So when you walk a lot, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get the chafing. I should probably lose weight, but instead I use this.
Yeah. Wearing black is better than working out. You know? It's one
Exactly.
of those things. But yeah, definitely. I've done every dude that has been out in the heat in a pair of jeans has been like, life sucks right now. Life sucks. This is awful. This actually does work and does help.
Yeah.
So those things as well. I'm just a fan. I've always been a fan. I was super excited when you told me that we got the email from them saying that we could now offer a discount to our listeners.
Yes.
I thought that was super cool. So
and men and women can use it too.
Absolutely. It's not just a man thing.
Right.
You can totally share it.
The lawnmower does work for the ladies.
It does.
Yeah. So if you want, you can get 20% off.
Yeah,
your order now.
A big deal.
That's a big deal.
Pretty awesome.
Use the promo code BaconPod. You get 20% off at manscaped.com. I highly recommend the boxers, which is a free gift in the Perfect Package 4.0. The boxers are really awesome for guys. I use the cologne. I really like their cologne. I like the mop, crop mop.
That's
the crop mop is a
it's my second favorite product from them.
Yes.
It's the lawnmower. The crop mop is like, it's baby wipes, but they are scented and pH balanced for non-babies, for adult marbles.
Exactly. So go ahead to manscaped.com, save yourself 20%.
Yeah.
Use the promo code BACON.
BaconPod.
Yeah. Right. And make your marbles clean.
20%
and shiny.
That's killer. Also sign up for their monthly deliveries. You can go in there and you can change products all the time. They'll send you new razors. They'll send you new blades, all that kind of good stuff. Check it out, manscaped.com. Highly recommended and used by your boys here at Bacon Is My Podcast. Like I said, keep those marbles shiny.
Whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've been preparing my whole life for this. Hey, it's Lainey Fenney, and you are consuming Bacon Is My Podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Bacon Is My Podcast. He is Jim Z. I am Mike. And today we have a band that, okay, so what I'm going to say is this. When Spotify goes, hey, check out Discover Weekly.
Right.
Listen.
Yeah.
Because if you've been like stuck in Spotify for like a long time, it's super important to like just get into other things. You know,
there's more bands out there than what you listened to in high school.
And one of the bands that I have figured out over the past year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, I don't even remember, is this band, Youth and Revolt. What's up, guys? We have Kenny, we have Alex, we have Devin. Devin, you are breaking ground, by the way, because most drummers are savage.
Yeah.
And not very nice. And I think you're our very first drummer here.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
We didn't know drummers could speak, and we both have drummers. So it's weird.
Yes, sir.
That's all I have. Yeah. I only have a drummer. and I was like, wow, what's he doing here?
Drummer.
But guys, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
That was such a good night.
Thanks for having us.
I'm happy to be here tonight, and I'm happy Devin and Kenny are involved tonight.
Hell yeah.
We all got the same schedule, so it all worked out. That's all.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I almost missed it.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually funny because I know somebody who used to deal with your schedule, Alex.
Yeah.
Our publicist from our publicist Steph. She actually used to rep you guys.
Steph, I remember
Steph.
Steph.
Stephanie M.
So we do know Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, she was the best.
Yeah, she is awesome. And it was funny because like she reps us, but I still do all the booking and stuff. And she's and I don't remember exactly how it came up, but you guys came up and she's like, you're having them on the show? I was like, yeah, why? She's like, I used to rep them and they're great people. And I was like, cool. That's a good thing.
That helps.
Because if they weren't good people, that would have sucked as an episode.
Yeah, that would have been a terrible episode.
Here we are.
Oh, but it's a small world. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're super excited to have you guys on. So let's get right to
No.
it. I mean, what? No.
No.
Did somebody
So for
say
a
no?
second, I lost connection. So hold on, guys. Of course.
He's
why?
like, no. We're like, all
I was-
right, guys. I guess we're going home.
Let's
We're
get right
not
to it.
gonna
Okay,
get to
episode over.
Alex
Sweet.
Can you guys still hear me?
Alex
Yeah.
is shutting it down.
Well,
I
he's
can hear you.
who I've been like talking to, about the whole thing.
Right.
But so one thing I will say is your new single, KMS, is fucking awesome.
Thank you.
We love to watch Kenny in the bathtub.
Yes.
Yeah, that was that's just a preview of my OnlyFans. That's your little free.
Right,
snippet.
right.
I filmed him being all sexual in the bathtub. It
That's
was a good night.
actually in Devin's bathtub.
The OnlyFans get the second camera, which is under the water.
Under the water, right? Okay.
That was in the pool.
From behind.
Yep. That was Devin's pool. Yep.
Did you draw any like Britney Spears? What was the name of that single that she had that she was in the bathtub? Did you draw that as any influence?
No, I'm actually not too sure you're talking about, to be honest, which is surprising because
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
It's Britney,
Oh.
bitch.
Hang
But,
on, hang on.
Right.
But
We've
yeah,
got the Google machine on our side.
do have the
so-
Google
so
machine on
go
our
ahead.
side.
Go ahead.
hold on a sec. My headphones were cutting in
Oh,
and
we
out.
lost Alex.
Oh, we lost Alex. Alex was like, "Peace out. I'm done with this shit."
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
fuck this.
there we go.
He
So,
brought up Britney Spears. We're out.
yeah, I don't know. That definitely wasn't any influence. I think it was more of I was just trying to get a ritual demonic kind of vibe because it's drugs and demons, and I wanted to try
Right.
tie something into relating to demons or something, without whatever. So I was just like, hey, what if I kind of look like a demon in a bathtub or something? I don't know. That was
Well, there was a lot of water in the video too. There's a lot of water represented,
Yeah.
which is water is giving, but then the demons are taking. You can go all kinds of different ways with it, which I enjoy.
yeah.
And
'cause-
the song name is Every Time, by the way.
Yes.
Brittany, Every Time.
Sorry, I don't know why my headphones keep cutting out all of a sudden.
It's because we're talking to you about Britney Spears.
Hold on, let me swap these real fast.
Alex is back.
Alex is back.
Alex.
So we're swapping headphones right
I
now.
hear
But
anything.
Alex and Devin, what when you guys were doing the video and everything, what did you guys have to do? Was it a concept that you guys all came up with
Yeah.
together? What went into
We
all
lost
that?
it. One
It was
second.
kind of me and Kenny. And we just vibed. We just went around places. I filmed it all on a GoPro.
Nice.
And yeah, we just made a day out of it, doing whatever life took us to that day, and just filmed
Right.
it as we did it. And we had the boat shots. We filmed a couple of that on my birthday. We got a boat out to the lake. But yeah, we just winged it. Just pretty
It's
much
awesome.
it.
It's a very that's a very DIY.
Everything go wrong can go wrong.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that? Is that the majority of your stuff? You kind of do everything yourselves, or somebody's making a phone call? What's happening right now?
Alex, you're calling me.
I'm hearing the ring right now.
Call has been forwarded to an auto.
Alex, what are you doing?
I don't know what the hell.
Alex is frozen because he was calling.
We're to mute.
He
We're to
was
mute.
dumbfounded right now.
When Alex is ready to go, he can give us a sign.
As soon as Alex comes back,
I'll unmute him.
Okay, my headphones are working for the time being. I don't know what the hell
yes,
happened.
you sound great.
Alex, you good?
He's frozen. Man. He's frozen. Oh, he's back. No, he's moving now.
He's moving around.
He called me 5 times.
I think you had way too many beers.
Hey, Alex.
Alex,
there,
you
buddy?
good, buddy?
He looks so sad.
He's just laughing to himself now.
Wait.
Trying to
He's
get sound.
We got him. We got him.
Trying to get sound.
No
I
sound.
can hear you
Alex.
clicking.
Try.
We can hear you.
We heard you call.
Muting.
We heard you.
Oh,
call.
wait, he-
Somebody off the headphones for now. Shit.
Oh, no, we got you. We got you.
Alright.
We're good.
So I lost, dude, everything. I don't know how the connection got lost. It like randomly all of a sudden everyone went silent. I was like,
Yeah, my headphones were cutting out too.
I think it was because you were
it
making.
cut out of nowhere. I was like, come on, Google Chrome.
I think it's because you were making a phone call. I think that's what happened.
You were calling Kenny.
Yeah, you called me like 3 times. It was
But
like
yeah,
3
back
or
to the
5, I
question.
don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's pretty much DIY.
Now my voice
Sorry,
is-
I
much
completely
DIY for
missed
everything.
it.
I
No,
missed
it's all
it too,
good.
so I feel
Okay.
bad because my shit went out. I shit out.
It's all good.
Oh, dude.
All good. No, we were talking about the video for KMS. We were talking about how like you guys did it in a very DIY way. Is that like how you've approached a lot of your stuff, or do you bring in people normally, or has anything changed, or what's
all
kind
the
of
all the stuff that we've been doing recently is definitely DIY. It's just a lot easier, you know.
Yeah.
It's a
I
lot
know,
easier,
like-
especially with all of us being like in different locations. I mean, me and Kenny are right by each other, but Alex is in Jersey.
I felt like it was the also Kenny and Devin the best decision because of a new singer. Having Kenny as a front man because of the past 2 singers, we needed to show Kenny off as a singer.
right?
So I felt like this was the best opportunity to be like, hey, you know what? Kenny is our lead singer, and Kenny has screamed and he's done vocals before. So it's cool to
Just
see
a
him
little
as a
bit.
front man, and we want to give him the attention, and everyone gives attention to the other singers. But I want to give Kenny that whole aspect.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Well,
awesome.
hey, dude, Kenny,
You know what I mean?
Kenny, you got an awesome voice. It comes through on the
Thank you.
on the song. It's fucking great. You do so many different things in it, so that's very cool.
Yeah, it's everything. It's like the screams. It's the everything.
Yeah, it's
great.
melodic, it's aggressive, and there's a lot going on there. There's been comparisons to like the Used. There's been comparisons to like All Time Low. There's been all kinds of stuff. 3 times a lady who just burped into the mic. So coming into it, like you've been a bass player. You're a successful bass player. You're a fantastic bass player.
Thank you.
Have you always been a singer too? Did you come into it from like singing backups? Just like for a reference, like I always, my first couple bands, I was a guitar player and I sang backups and I had a high voice and all this kind of stuff. And then it was like, oh man, singers suck ass. So I'm just going to sing because I can't deal with them. What brought you to like being like, hey, I'm going to be a singer. I'm going to go into it this way.
Real quick, I'm gonna like just cut you off real quick. I'm sorry. You successful bass player?
Yeah.
No, okay. All right. Whatever.
Him, not me.
No, cool. No, go ahead, Kenny.
He plays bass. That's a success.
So, I always love, I always loved the idea of singing. I was never good at it. I actually only screamed for like a really long time, and like eventually I just like found artists that I really liked, like Justin Bieber and stuff, that were like actually surprisingly made me want to sing, and you know, all like pop stuff. And so I kind of just did it like to like while I was playing bass, hey, I scream and play bass, and you know, why not throw in some cleans here and there. So I kind of just kept doing it, and then you know, time went on, and you know, stuff got moved around, and you know, people's things change, and so I was like, hey, you know what? I think I'm ready to do this, and you know, because I'm all self-taught. I never took lessons for like any music or anything, like so. Yeah, it was kind of just a passion I always had, and then eventually like pursued it. Like maybe 4 years ago, I kind of tried teaching myself, and you know, just through failing over and over again, I'm here kind of doing an okay job.
Nice.
That's one of the things that I like, you know, he was mentioning about it. Like I became a singer out of necessity as well.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And same as you. And it's one of those things where it was just like, Well, it's really annoying dealing with those extra people, so
Right.
I'm just gonna do it myself. And that's
Yeah.
Exactly where we're at.
but what's
Yes.
cool for you is that, so for like me personally, I was the singer, I was cleans, and then there was a need for screams, and I had to figure out how to go from clean to screams. How has the transition been from you going, all right, well, I'm a screamer? How is that versus he's
going
got
from
some
screams
headphones
to clean.
Yeah, so my headphones keep cutting out, and
Okay.
you could hear me
Oh,
fine,
okay.
right? I'm not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah,
you
we're
can
good.
And you're good.
okay,
good.
cool. So the question was, how is it going from screaming to singing?
Yes.
Yeah, because I always
He did
went
the
from
opposite.
the opposite.
Yeah, so it was so weird because, like, when I would scream, it was like it just felt like a completely different part of my voice, like, and then like trying to like not be as intense and like, sorry, burped, but like to not be as intense and rough with it was really hard to do because I'm just used to just blowing my load, like just screaming, blah, blah. So it was definitely difficult, really different transition to the point where I actually stopped screaming entirely. Like I didn't scream for maybe 2 or 3 years. Like I
Oh wow.
just completely cut it out. I actually wanted to stop doing it forever. I was like, because like just to segue into something real fast, I was just like, hey, listen, at the end of the day, I want stuff that my kids and stuff can listen to and show, their friends and like at parties and stuff, and not, and nothing against the metal scene or anything, but like I want stuff that like, everybody can enjoy, like songs for every, type of like scenario, and so I really just wanted to focus on clean singing for a while, and then as time went on, we were writing more heavier stuff. I was like, hey, keep screaming
Like,
stuff.
fuck that.
You know what? You can never take the heavy out. Like,
Fuck the kids.
Yeah.
like, man,
Listen,
you're
it's
always
always
gonna
like-
find yourself back to the heavy.
Commercial break.
All right, so we just played the fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw our new sponsor next to us at the fair.
Right.
Right? Any of you that have ever been to festivals, one of the coolest spots to go to is that spot that's selling you sodas where the copper mugs.
Oh, they're the best.
Wild Bills, dude.
Yes. And you don't just have to go to a fair to get their stuff anymore. You can go
Right.
to drinkwildbills.com and they'll send it right to your house.
They sent that ginormous box to us.
Huge box
Yeah.
of stuff, and it made me realize that Wild Bills isn't just soda.
Yeah, I thought it was at first, but man, the like jerky and
Nuts and coffee.
Oh man, snack foods, coffee, everything.
And if you go there now, drinkwildbills.com, use the promo code BACON, of course, and you get 10% off.
Oh, dude, check it out. Stick with us because we're going to be letting you know how that coffee tastes. We're going to be doing some tasting episodes on literally everything in the box.
Yes.
So stick with us. But, dude, you've had it. You've been at fairs. I've bought it. I bought that mug. It's awesome. I love it.
And now, again, we're heading into the winter months. It's going to get a little colder. No more fairs. Just have it delivered right to your door.
Drinkwildbills.com.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say.
Blah, blah, blah.
Once. Check it out. Promo code BACON.
This is Sam
And Kristen.
from Conquer Divide, and you're consuming Bacon is my podcast.
That was a
I
fun
can
part
tell you.
about KMS. We got that. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
'cause-
like there's like so much. I feel like there's like as far as heavy, I feel like there's only so much you can do until the heavy just sounds like the same thing all the time.
I
Sure.
I agree with
Like-
that 100%.
That's-
agree.
I
Like,
Yeah.
feel like
There
that
is,
was like-
and you can see now. Like I mean, like I don't really keep up to date with like, any like up and coming bands and stuff, but like I haven't heard any like sick heavy stuff from a new band that's like booming. It's all
Right.
just stuff from Hummingbird and Body or Memphis with their same album that they copied and pasted 3 times.
Right.
It's just all, there's just nothing new with it.
Well, no,
and it's kind of
that's-
disappointing. Like in that whole scene,
I have
to
cut that out because my wife loves Memphis Mayfire.
I
Yeah,
do,
Dude,
We're putting that
as
in.
soon as you said that, I
We're putting it in
I
because
did,
it's real.
but nothing tops that.
It's
Listen,
fucking real.
I love Memphis Mayfire, and everybody knows it.
She
No.
well, it was funny because like we were cleaning my daughter's bedroom,
Okay.
my son's bedroom this past weekend, and she played the newest record,
Blood
and
and,
she was
blood
like-
and water, I bet.
I don't even know
Yeah.
which record. She's like,
Blood and water.
isn't this rad? Like, isn't this great? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, I guess like 3 or 4 songs. She's like, I just don't like this as much. I was like, this is a different record. Like, this sounds the same.
It says, and that's
Well, no,
what's
like-
sad. And that's
yeah.
where
That's
where we
Devin.
wanna-
Devin said the same thing. It's like how for me anyway. Like I as a listener, I'm not a screamer. I can't do it very well at all. I'm a rock and roll singer. I'm a punk singer. That's what I do.
He's a pussy. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to
Sure.
try. He doesn't want to try and
Sure,
ruin
whatever.
his voice for a little bit.
Whatever,
It happens.
whatever. But
just
no,
do permanent damage. It's okay.
I've done plenty of that.
Kenny, that's not encouraging him. Stop.
But no, I agree. Like Devin was saying, it's like, okay, once you've gone heavy, how much heavier can you get? What can you do that's different? What can you do that brings it to another level? And the bands that I see that are kind of bringing it to that other level are bands that are kind of combining styles.
Yeah.
At that point, they're like, okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. And they're bringing in their influences and they're making it something different. Because if you're all one thing, then yeah, you're that
It's all gonna be
thing.
that.
But
That
everything that's that thing sounds like that fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I don't want to be that one thing. Like,
Yeah,
me and Alex
yeah.
sit there, we can write it. We can write a deathcore song that's like the heaviest
Yeah.
ever, and then we can write a nice little.
That's
pop
what I
song.
love.
Exactly.
I love
You should be able.
Kenny-
You should be able to own an album. You should be able to have a deathcore song on an album, and you should be able to have a pop song on the same album.
So
Why
so
not?
one thing I want to ask is, you guys did Warped Tour and did the touring days and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now, like, here you are post pandemic. You
Right.
released a single in the middle of the pandemic, or just quote unquote after the pandemic, like
Right.
because it's not a thing anymore, right?
Right. Yeah. Of
It's
course.
not 100%.
Totally done.
But like, so like, how now that you're a 3-piece, how do you approach the songwriting process? Do you aim toward a direction with a song? Would you rather be like a different genre in general, or like do you just feel like, yeah, I mean, there's so many things you can draw off
I'm
of.
gonna speak real quick, if that's cool,
Yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So the only thing is, I love my rock and roll. I love my heaviness. But where the band is taking me to a different potential as a guitar player. So I'm very good at metalcore or whatnot, but I also love changing what we are and seeing like, hey, what can we do as a different genre? And Kenny and Devin are taking me to that level because I have a love for metalcore. I really do. But to see that I could be in this band and still have one song that's metalcore heavy,
Right.
and then be like, hey, where can my other writing take me that's not the same as the last song we wrote? And that's where I love these guys so much, because it brings me to like, it opens my mind more to expand music a lot more than where we can be stuck in one spot. And that's one thing we want to do as a band, is attack every fan as possible, where we're not at one spot of fans, where we can be at every spot of fans. If you guys get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Now, is that a mindset? Is that a mindset that you that you adopted pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, during the pandemic?
It's been a thing for actually before the pandemic for a while, and it was a little harder. But because the pandemic came in, I think it made it a little easier for us, right, Kenny? I think you can say the same thing.
Yeah,
what
I
do
mean,
you got to say, Kenny?
we always had plans to, you know, transition into different music for, you know, like have a record and not every song sound exactly the same. Like, not every song be, you know, like a rock song or a metal song. Like, that's something that, yeah, we pretty much went into, like, while writing this, if you want to call this a record, because we've done so many songs that just will never see the light of day. And, you know, over the last few years of writing, you know, we finally found, like, what sits well with us, what's working for now. Because, like, something we take into consideration too is, you know, what is relevant, you know, like, you don't want to put out a song that sounds completely like it was just 2004. Like, you know, even though, like, that whole emo stuff is back, which, like, you know, I love more than anything. Like, you have to have some sort of, like, mainstream or newer kind of at least vibes to it, like, you know, like the pop punk coming back. My dogs
It's at least
barking.
gotta be able to.
It's all good, man.
Fit in all that.
Let's come back.
So Devin, like, for you, your input into the songs, and you know, we joke all the time, like, drummers, whatever. But, like, honestly, how do you feel as a drummer? I feel like a lot of my drummers, like, tend to go, well, I want to get heavier. Like, oh, well, I'm learning my skill. Okay, well, you get more proggy.
A little different. That's why, Devin. That's why I'm pointing the wrong way.
So I go into the writing process usually most of the time, especially back like EP days and stuff. It would be me and Alex. I go there, I lay down a drum track, I tell him the direction I want the song to go in, and I literally mouth out the guitar as best as I can for like for him to get a general idea of like what I'm thinking of how I want this to sound.
Okay, before you go any further with that,
that's very different.
That is very different from what we usually.
I'm not your average drummer.
Yeah, so like
Devin's more of a producer, not even like a drummer.
That's
like,
why I love my boy Devin, because he's like my producer and my direction.
Yeah, that's
what we're writing.
That's crazy to me. Like, to hear that,
like hearing that, like, well,
I wrote this song from drums first.
I'm like lucky because my drummer comes to me with ideas. He has a guitar. It's an awful guitar, but it's a guitar nonetheless. And he'll like come to me with something. He's like, hey, and then he'll like play it on an acoustic here, and he'll be like, hey, you know, like, I kind of heard this, and then I would like expand on it. But like, you're literally saying that you're laying down drum tracks as you're humming stuff,
right?
Yeah.
Which is fucking cool as shit.
It's a very song.
That's how their food got written.
Alex, I will tell you, drummers, we say they're dumb, but they actually can do stuff.
They're like the heart of the band.
So like my drummer will actually like they'll actually like, you know, he'll come to me with like parts, and they'll be like, hey, what do you think of this? And it's like, oh shit, you recorded this? Like, cool, you can take over. But yeah, that's really cool. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like
it's
cut in, but like, Devin, that's fucking cool as shit that you're able to like go in, have a song laid out, and be like, I'm gonna record some drums, but also like hum out.
I started this band with already like instrumentals in place before I got Kenny, before I got Alex, before I had the skeleton and the like, I had everything ready to go. It was, here it is. I want you and you. And then we went through so many members because I just don't tolerate people who don't do anything. And if you're not going to put in work and help out, then you can leave.
100%.
So we went through lots of members. But yeah, it's most of the time I just want a song that's got a vibe, and like I don't know, I listen to so much music from just growing up, and every time I listen to music, you know, I listen to just what the guitar is doing, just what the drum's doing, like just what this part's doing, and then I'm like, hey Alex, you know, here's the drum track, give me something like this and I'll hum it, like, and then he usually nails it. That's why like I love writing with Alex, because I feel like he's like tapped into my
Well, I'm
fucking
here
mind.
for
Like,
Yeah.
music is my language.
Yeah, the chemistry, because when
Three of
we
us,
first
we
started
made
doing
it.
the EP,
The three
you
of
know,
us.
I
We tried
yeah,
that.
I was just doing like screams and stuff, but the chemistry that they have when they're writing is just awesome. Like
Me
they
and
could
Devin
bang
wrote.
out a whole instrumental in, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it'd be
We
like,
wrote the
you
song
know,
"There
for You was written in 3 hours.
90% of
Three-
what
There
the
for You
final's
was
going to
written in
be.
There for You was written in
And that
3
was a
hours.
fucking hit song.
That was the song that got us signed.
Yeah,
And
that was
me and
fucking
Devin were like,
awesome.
I was like, yo, I need to write this. Me and Devin had a
I remember
direction
sending
for
the
that song.
instrumental to Jonah, and he's like, dude, this is fucking sick. And like, you never appreciate what you write. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
don't know
never,
if
you
it's
never
good
do.
or
I
not.
was like, really?
So
I
like,
was like,
the other people are telling you like, oh, it's so sick. I'm like, all right, let's lay vocals
Well,
on it.
So
Send it
that's
to
crazy.
management.
Like,
There
how
for
do
You
you?
took us up to the top. I was like, no way.
Well, but if you're coming at it from a drumming perspective, which is like, this is super interesting to me because I wish I could play drums. It's the only instrument I can't fake, and so I can't. I'm
I
nowhere
feel the
near.
same way.
I'm so appreciative of drummers. My drummer's fucking awesome. But like, if you're coming at it from a songwriter perspective, how does that work as a drummer? Do you think of the song first and then go, these are the drums to the song I have in my head? Or do you come up with a beat first and then build the song from the beat? What's
just-
your kind of way to do it?
Back in the day,
It really, I mean, it's kind of like whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes
Yeah.
like sometimes I'll have like, you know, like a chorus melody that like sounds catchy, and I'm like,
Right.
all right, cool, let's write something that's gonna fit this type of melody.
No,
You know, and
absolutely.
then I'll have Kenny. I'll show Kenny like, hey, try this melody. Like, I can't sing very good, but like I can hold my own. So I'll
Right.
usually like do some demo tracks for Kenny that way he can like have like a little structure sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of all over the place. Really, it really depends, like what day it is. Like,
I feel like in the beginning it was Devin writing the drums, and I'll be like, I can write these drums. If you want me to put some music to this, Devin will write some awesome drums. I'll be like, shit, how'd you write this chorus of the drums? All right. I would compliment his writing to his drums. Nowadays it's a little different. Like, well, I'll try to compliment Kenny singing and stuff because we're so far apart. I have an interface, so now like they'll send me stuff. I'll write it. But back in the day, it was like, Devin, you wrote the drums first. I'll track to his freaking drum tracks.
Someone's
I'll be like, yo,
Discord
we'll have it
going
all
on.
in order. Like, this is the pre-chorus, the chorus. Like, you know how it goes. I'll be like, okay, Kenny, you know how it went. First time I
Yeah.
met Kenny, it was like it was the perfect mix from day one when I met Kenny, and that's where it all started. Like, just from meeting Kenny and Devin, and then I'll start with Kenny. Then I was like, I gotta meet Devin now. Let's meet Devin. I was like, let me show where our direction can go.
We'll be right back.
All right, Jim Z, you think grilling season is over?
Almost, right? Or-
No.
No.
Grilling season is never over because of
Okay.
a new sponsor of ours,
Ooh, what is it?
grillyourassoff.com.
I love the name already.
Yeah. It's a veteran-owned company that sells spices, barbecue sauces, cool swag, even cookbooks.
Oh, you know what? You sent me a link to that. I checked it out. That was awesome. They had some cool recipes right on their site. That was pretty awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's for free. But now that they're a sponsor, they've decided that if you use the promo code BACON, you get 10% off your order.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm definitely ordering some spices. They had a couple that looked really killer.
Yeah, and it's really, there's so many different selections that there's really a spice for everybody. The guys that are like heat heads, and even the people that just want something subtle, delicious, sweet, whatever it is, they've got something for everybody.
Awesome. Did we order any? Did we have any coming?
We've got some coming.
Nice.
And we're going to do some tasting episodes over on the Patreon.
Awesome. So
with
stick
a little
around.
bit of grill your ass off stuff.
Stick around, everyone, because once we get those in, we're going to taste them, we're going to go through them, and then we're going to let you know what we think and maybe give you some choices that we would kind of go for.
So once again, head over to grillyourassoff.com, use that promo code BACON, and get 10% off.
Sweet.
Hey, it's Andy.
And it's Dean from Nominee, and you've been consuming Bacon Is My Podcast.
Yeah! Was the delivery too harsh? Should we do that again? Let's do it again. Right from the
you
top.
want to do it again? You want to do it again? Do it again.
Hi! My name's Andy!
And I'm Dean from Nominee. You've been consuming Bacon, my podcast.
Yeah!
He was all nervous meeting me too.
I was so fucking nervous. I was like, I'm not in the band. Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. Like, I was like,
Oh my
but
god.
Devin, like, if I wasn't for Devin, I wouldn't be here today. That's what I always say. And even
That's
Kenny,
awesome.
just to meet these guys, to put me where I'm at today, and for them to have faith in me, I feel great. Like, I just want to keep putting out the best music for them and for us all together.
Dude, that's what it's all about. That's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
So you were talking about a lot of like interfaces, this and that. So now that Devin and Kenny, you guys are in Arizona.
Yeah,
and
we're Arizona.
Alex is in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Has the pandemic created new gear days for you guys a lot?
Oh yeah.
You want to go, Kenny, or me?
Oh yeah.
They
So-
didn't like me for a little bit.
How much time you got?
I didn't have much time.
It's 8:17, so whatever.
Yeah,
Oh
Kenny
my
had this
God.
fucking-
We're good.
Kenny had this
Look
gigantic-
at my garage.
No,
Let's go.
all right.
Go.
Let me take this one, right? So
You can take it.
I had this so I was really big into the analog recording, and I had this 40 channel console, and it was so fucking big, so heavy, and it would get the room so hot.
I was like,
And-
why?
Dude,
That's what I
like,
said.
listen,
That's what I said.
yo, I was
Of course
like,
you did. You're a drummer.
analog.
Relax.
I was literally one of those snobs you'd see on forums, like, no, it's got to be analog. If it's not, I'm not using it. Like, I was such an elitist, and
I have my
you
reel
know-
to reel.
dude, bro, I have a reel to reel next to me. A 16-track Tascam 85 16B. Bro,
You know what?
so that-
Awesome, but useless.
Yeah, bro, I was using it for so long, and turns out, like, the past 3 years I've been using it, it's been, like, mildly broken, and I had no idea. So,
It's so funny too, because I was like, Kenny, I was like, do we need to use this? Do we
I'm
need
like,
to
yes,
use that? I'm like,
it's gotta
it's
gotta be
I
the
feel
best.
like this shit is so fucking outdated. Like, we're not gonna figure out how to
I
get the
just wanted
sound
to
we
be-
want. Like,
Yeah,
Bro,
I just
it's
wanted to be
literally
Beatles.
it's from 1974. Like, I'm not joking.
Come on,
It's
guys. We want to be the
it's
Beatles.
almost
We want to have
tripled
the
or
raw
double my
sound. We want to be the
But-
Beatles.
Which is awesome.
So-
No, it's awesome.
We want
so
to have
that
the
stuff
sound.
broke. And
We had an
And then we got
injection.
like
And then we're like, oh, I'll use Pro Tools.
and I was like, Devin, I'm like, well, we're still using Pro Tools, but I was like, it was my analog front end. And I was like,
Real bad
Devin,
guys.
I don't know what we're going to do, man. He's like, I know what we're going to fucking do. You're going to listen to me. So, we got rid of it. He bought this dope desk that I'm sitting at right now that has like all the rack space. And we got a Warm Audio 1073 and an 1176 and their SSL style bus compressor, and and then the SM7B, and that was all the gear that we had gotten, I think, this year or just in the last year. And is 10 times better. Because I had to like control my monitor outputs with like faders and shit. And like if you didn't have it, the left and right, it wasn't summed. It was so stupid. Like, so if the left speaker was like slightly down a little bit, you think there's something wrong in the mix, and you're just like, oh, why is the guitar lower than the left or the right one? And it's like, oh shit, I just adjusted all this stuff thinking it was like gain staging, but it was the fader down a little. There was a lot of problems with it, and now they're gone.
I will say, like, so for this particular space that I'm in is like pandemic hit, I built the studio, and that was it. And man, just like the new gear days, I'd get like faces, and they were like, "What is this?" I don't know what this is. There's like things but knobs, and I don't know what this is. And I was like, babe, don't worry. It's useful.
He calls his band Babe.
No, it's not my band. That was my wife. That's my wife. And it was like, babe, I swear it's going to be useful.
Oh, I call my band Babe. That's right.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I wouldn't call your band Babe.
I call my band Babe.
But yeah, I love the control I have in this room. Once you learn the room too, like, and it's so cute that Devin is like trying to learn his
Devin, I feel like you're eating a bag of chips right now. What's going on?
We're back in the Walmart.
I've had a long day.
I'm so excited
make a 10-hour
that like
drive fucking later.
Devin's talking to us about gear and how
gear, and he's like trying to figure out his ear pods, and then Kenny's like, "Yeah, I can figure this."
like,
because
no,
my
man,
phone's almost dead, so I have to plug in that. I gotta unplug these headphones, wait for a good amount of charge, plug the headphones back in because it's low. It's all over the place right now.
Yeah, whatever, all over the place. Typical drummer.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Kenny, like, so Devin, do you go in and track your drums live, or have you adopted the MIDI way of doing things?
No, I just do MIDI. It's way easier.
Good old mix wave,
Yeah.
Taylor Larson.
If we go to like if we don't like self-produce and stuff, like, and we go to back to who we got produced before, by before, or someone better, or, whatever, I'll do live drums. But like for now, it's just so much easier. Just do something in 1 second. It's fucking on the grid. It's perfect, and here it is. Like, that's it.
I think
the shit that they have now, like, you don't even fucking tell the difference if it's real or not.
It's true. It's crazy.
It's mind blowing.
Someone play that?
Yeah.
Because I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Devin, I like what's awesome is, and AJ's the same way. Is my drummer,
His drummer, yeah,
is like there are people who are like, "Fuck this, no way."
Oh, I know.
And then there's
I've dealt
also
with plenty of those people.
yeah, and then there's also like people who adopt that, and it's like, cool, you're gonna know the difference, or you're not gonna know the difference, and you don't know the difference,
right?
And what's awesome is if you're, I don't know what your living situation is like and whatever, if you have a drum set up or whatever, but you can still do it. You can still do it. You can still write. You can still send stuff to us and things like that. And I love that. I love the fact that you are an integral part of the process, like a super integral part of the process.
Yeah.
I think that's super important. I think that's great. I feel like, and I'm not shit talking drummers, but I feel like they're the ones who get bored the quickest, because they're like, well, I'd rather do this. And it's like, all right, well, if I didn't have this already, that would sound awesome. But guess what? You're not making it fit. So stop. So I think it's cool that like you're sitting there and you're like, okay, well, what would I play? And you're arranging it, and the fact that you're able to do that without drool going from either side of your face is great.
Now, what I'll do too is I usually just like, you have a pre-chorus, verses, whatever. Like, I'll just put something basic for those parts, just so it's there, And then once we get guitar on it, we'll do fills that, complement the thing, the riff that the guitar did, or
they can
the
build
vocals,
it, accents.
We'll go, I'll put some, put more stuff in the pocket to the vocals and stuff. Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
But I just put the foundation, and then once everything's there, I go back and I change up, just everything, and then that's it.
Make it even more complimented. That's what I call it.
No, I like when shit's in the pocket, and when it complements that certain spot of the song, like you want a fucking massive hitting, right? Like, you have to do something cool.
Yeah.
So to get off the music and recording tangent for a little bit, I just want to nerd out a little bit. What is our nerd out stuff for each of you guys? What's our thing when we're not recording, when we're not thinking about the band, when we're not promoting, when we're not planning the next move? What do you guys do to like shut your brain off?
I'm such a nerd.
Wait. Think about it. You guys seem deep in thought.
Right.
We do have
I don't mind. Devin, you go first.
We can do that.
You go first.
Okay.
I think we're all nerds in a way.
Mine's so easy.
I think all of ours is easy. I feel like it's all universal.
I'm a huge nerd. I love playing video games. I got a PlayStation 5. I got my PC.
Dude, how did you get a 5? How did you get a 5?
He's a singer.
I'm a singer. I didn't get a 5.
No, but he's a singer in a real band, not.
No, believe it or not, I didn't even buy it. My older brother got it for me because I couldn't get one, and he sent it to me, which was the coolest fucking thing. It was like maybe 2 weeks after the release date or something.
Yeah, I got mine when it released.
Yeah, Devin had his already.
I don't have mine yet. I need my PS.
Bro, I had fucking a notify me one in stock for Best Buy. As soon as I saw that email, I fucking refreshed that button so many goddamn times. I added it to cart,
so many
checked out,
times.
didn't check out. I was like, I'm getting it.
Mine's not getting
hands
it.
out.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. And before we get into this week, if one episode just isn't enough for you and you need a little bit more Bacon is My Podcast, head on over to patreon.com/Bacon is My Podcast. Over there, you will get access to monthly live streams, discounts on merch, early and commercial-free access to Bacon is My Podcast episodes. Some of them are even extended surprise giveaways, additional shows, including Tasting is My Passion, and, of course, Cooking with Bacon is My Passion. And oh yeah, you get a crap ton of music. That's right, all of Jimmy and Mike's bands, previous, current, whatever it is, you'll get access to that music, demos, and much, much more. Just head on over to patreon.com/Bacon is My Podcast and learn what the hoopla is all about.
Hey, this is Brompton.
Hey, I'm Oren. Oh shit, I forgot I was doing that part.
Hey, what's going on? It's Brompton.
And I'm Oren, and we're Action Adventure.
Should check out our latest release, Pulling Focus, out on Pure Noise Records. And you've been consuming Bacon is My Podcast.
My younger brother set up bots and bought like fucking 5 of them and made money. Didn't give me one. Didn't let me buy one. I was like, let me buy one from you.
Brothers, there's still people doing that. Like
and he was like, yo, man, you could buy one from me, but it would be a regular price, but I could make an extra $500 than somebody else.
Like, yeah.
You're my brother. What the fuck?
That's fucked up.
I would be so mad.
I would have been pissed.
What I love is the fact that I got a PlayStation 4 way after. I got it like 3 years.
Well, yeah, you're less of a gamer.
Yeah. So I got a PS4 like 3 years after it was out,
right,
as a gift. Because my PS3 was not working anymore.
Right. Yeah. What are your guys' games?
Dude, PS4 was our game to fucking play Call of Duty, guys. Don't even deny it, guys.
All right.
So I play a lot of Warzone.
In the beginning of the pandemic.
Warzone.
So that's pretty much all I play.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
I play a lot of RPGs. Like I love
Kenny's gonna
Dark
get an
Souls
RPG,
and Demon Souls.
Nice.
You know, oh my god, I
Age
just
of
went blank.
Empires,
There's
you've
so
been
many
playing.
games that are flooding my head right now, like all Skyrim stuff. Like
Kenny's a big.
I
He
love
plays
Skyrim
like
now.
a huge like database of games. Like
Listen, before I
plays
got
so
on
many
here, I
games.
was playing Age of Empires 4, right? I love my RTSs, RPGs. I'm like open to everything. I don't like stick to just like one genre, but if I had to, like, it would probably be like RPGs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's definitely Call of Duty Warzone.
Dude, Warzone.
I'm savage at it.
During the
I just
pandemic,
can't.
we were,
See, I can't.
We were all on fucking Warzone.
I can't play Call of Duty because of people like you, because I just can't do it. I can't.
Oh
do it.
yeah.
Like, I don't play online with anybody. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna play the game on my own. So I get into very much like.
It's so hard on my own.
Nah, I'm competitive. I like that.
I was like, Kenny,
He's got his custom modded coolers and that he
My paddles on the back
himself
of the
and his
controllers.
paddles.
I like the storylines. I'm totally into storylines. Like
me and Kenny would always. Kenny, we would always get second place or like first place or something like that.
That's
oh,
awesome.
dude, yeah, we would.
Me and Kenny
what
would
was
be
it,
on
Payday or Blood Money. I forget what the fuck it's called.
Dude, we would get like third or like first place like all the time. Like between
Not in normal Warzone. I die within the first like 30 seconds. I'm alive.
What kind of Warzone was that? I forget.
It was.
Plunder.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was like Blood Money or some shit like that.
No, Blood Money was
good
like,
old Plunder.
No, we will kill Blood Money. Blood Money, we're like, yo, we still know the money.
I do storylines. I'm Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
So I was just gonna explain
Alex
that to
loves
you.
that.
That is all me.
Ghost of Tsushima. Like,
oh, I love that game.
Dude, it's so good.
I'm a very
dude.
I'll let you talk first.
I was gonna say I got the DLC and I didn't even beat it.
Yes.
Dude,
I didn't yet either. The director's cut is crazy.
Yeah, dude,
it's so good.
I'm a very Spider-Man fanatic. So I got like
Me too.
I just got Doc Ock on my leg, got Carnage on my ribs.
Oh,
so
dude,
I'm a very it hurt really bad. I can show you guys.
I got Spider-Man on my shoulder. I got Batman on my arm. I got Joker on my arm. I'm a comic book nerd, man.
That's exactly, dude. I'm
100%.
That's where my nerd comes out, and I love that. To see that you got fucking, I love the Joker. Joker is awesome.
Me too, man. I got him right on my wrist.
Yes, Batman.
Sick.
I'm gonna show you my ribs.
I have Link from Zelda
right
tattooed on my leg.
Oh, dude, that's sick. What a good
Wait,
tattoo.
who do you have
Yeah, the Carnage destroyed me. And
Link
then,
from Zelda?
I got the original 1990.
That's way better than my Breaking Benjamin one.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's like classic Doc Ock.
I got the classic Doc Ock because I was like, you know what? If I want to get Doc Ock, it has to be classic because that's the shit I love. From the video
Dude,
games,
if you guys are listening on the audio portion of this, jump over to strangerhoodtv.com and check out the video version of this so you can see that sick Doc Ock tattoo. That's pretty awesome. And that Carnage one. That's great.
Yeah, sweet Carnage one.
My Carnage, dude, that hurt me.
Let's see the Lynx one. Let's see the Lynx one.
Oh, dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna be.
Kenny, you have the Lynx one. You have your
It's
nerd
like
tattoos.
my
It's on your leg, just like my Doc Ock. My Doc Ock hurt me. I almost puked.
It's like upside down. You see it?
It's kind of hard to see. Wait, put it closer, Kenny. Why don't we try to see Doc Ock? I can see the Lynx. Sorry, now.
Nice, Mike's freaking out because he's seeing your feet.
I don't have any comic book tattoos or anything like that.
That's all right, Devin.
You know what's very comical?
I have other things. I
have a Breaking Benjamin tattoo.
Yeah, Mike has a Breaking Benjamin tattoo on his leg.
I'm part of the Illuminati,
which we all make
okay,
fun
but
of.
does it have anything to do with Halo, like tied into the Breaking Benjamin theme?
It's a great song. That's a great song that they've had.
It doesn't. So we mercilessly make fun of him for his Breaking.
My question is, how stoked are you guys on the new Spider-Man movie?
Yes,
dude, I cannot wait.
Dude, that's gonna make that's where I'm like I'm gonna turn off Instagram and Facebook and not even look at it Because I'm literally Kenny, and I'm sorry, Kenny and Devin. I'm turning you guys off.
No.
I'm turning off society.
You better
until I
not.
see that movie.
You better not, Alex.
Kenny, I have to. Because I don't want
Alex,
anybody,
come on,
because they're going to
please
be
don't,
like,
dude.
oh, Tobey Maguire's in it. I'm like, no, I want to see for myself.
Yeah, I stopped watching the trailers because I don't want to see any more. Like I saw 2 trailers.
You guys,
and I'm
You're
done with
singing it out
trailers.
too much.
Real quick,
It is
you guys
not
are
too much.
on after that. So what I think we should do is have a Youth and Revolt, for lack of a term, like a whole round table.
Oh yeah, we should do it.
Of guys that are like.
Devin's like, I don't care about any of this shit.
I'm busting. My phone is so low without that phone.
Wait, Devin. My question is: Has you heard? Has you heard Addicted yet?
Has you heard?
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah. All right. Has you heard the new guitars I put to it?
He wants to know if you listen to Addicted. Alex wants to bring up songs that aren't supposed to be talked about on air.
If it was
let's
just
talk
sent
about
to
it.
me, no.
Let's break ground.
I saw Kenny sent me it, but I was on the mountain
Devin,
shredding powder.
Devin, I feel like you're gonna be like, wow.
This one was
if I'm
like
not
a-
satisfied, Alex, you fucking redo it.
No, this,
I'm gonna
the
redo it.
song
I love
that we're
it.
talking about.
You're
is a
getting
rock
behind the
jammer.
scenes of how this band works right now.
Yeah, here's how it works. You're listening to the inside.
90% of our messages are, "Hey, did you listen to that bounce?" No, not yet. Hold on. That's literally it.
That sounds about right, dude.
Yeah,
that totally sounds about right.
I got a card tested. Hold on.
Did you get it all tight?
Did.
Don't let him lie to you. It was just a demo. He didn't change his strings yet. He
Alex, remember,
those aren't the pickups I want to play.
Alex has an Ernie Ball.
Hear,
We have an Ernie Ball endorsement,
Devin,
so
you
he's
hear
got
that
like
bridge?
50 strings.
Devin, you
And
I
hear
want
that
an
bridge?
Ernie
string it.
Ball endorsement.
So we're all endorsed by
I
Ernie
love my
Ball,
music,
so-
man. I love my music, man. It's fantastic.
I love my PRS, but that's not going to happen.
So, guys, we need to,
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we need to
That's
stop
my
this
dream
for
right now.
we need to
Alex.
stop this for 1 second because we have to pay some bills.
We got an endorsement,
We do have an endorsement.
I love that. That's all I want to hear.
and it's called poddex.com.
Poddex.com.
Poddex is a really, really, really cool like platform by which they give tools to budding
Podcasters.
and just like more like icebreakers.
Yeah, exactly. So we like to include our guests into our Poddex section of the show because now you're promoting them without even being paid, and it's fantastic, and it's great. It's how we work it. So we're going to let you know what Poddex we have as an option, and you're going to pick which one you would like a question from. Because what they are is it's a deck of cards. It's about 50 cards in a deck, and they give you topics like interview questions, icebreakers, things like that. And they have a number of decks, and everyone has a specific set of questions. So you guys get to pick from these decks. What do we got?
Okay, so we have interview deck 1, interview deck 2. We have episode deck. Don't pick that fucking deck. I'll stab you in the face.
I want that deck.
There's no deck. There's no questions in that deck.
There's would you rather. There's what the heck. There's also how dare you.
It has to be said like that. So if you
Like
pick
Mr.
it, you
Big
got to say
Head.
it like that.
Shit, you guys
You
know
need
how
to say it that way.
How dare you.
And then
Then we
there's
have
also
what the fuck?
what the fuck
I
deck.
kind of like that one too, guys. You guys
Yeah.
know that
So
one.
we're gonna start the same way we did the 7 questions. Devin, you go first.
What deck would you like?
What was the first one?
Interview deck 1.
Yes.
I'll do that one.
All right. Interview deck 1. Nice. So
That is
Mike
the
is
black
going to
one.
grab that deck, and while he looks through the deck, I'm going to tell everybody that's listening to check out poddex.com. Go over there and check out everything that they have on the site. They have all the decks. They have combinations. You can buy one deck at a time. You can buy a pack of like 3. You can buy merch. There's cool swag and shit. Do you have one of the? Yeah, you got one of the shirts on right now. Mike's got one of the shirts on right now. If you're watching, so definitely
Hell
check it
yeah.
out. If you do want to grab some stuff over on poddex.com, use the promo code BACON
because bacon makes everything better,
and you'll get 10% off your entire order. And yeah, order yourself something from poddex.com.
So with that said, we're gonna.
So Devin gets question 1. We are going from, I'm putting my fingy right here on my left, your right, and we're moving it across the deck.
You tell us
for
when to
those that are
stop.
listening, you tell us when to stop, and I got a question for you.
Stop.
Stopping right now. Here we go. Our question from the interview deck 1 is, Devin, what do you have left on your bucket list?
I have so many things.
Let us know. What do you got? What do you got?
Skydiving, going to Bora Bora, Australia. Shit. I don't know. I just want to do the craziest shit and hopefully not die.
All right.
doing
So
it.
what's the next thing that you're going to do from your list?
I don't know. I mean, going out of the country right now is kind of sketch. So
right.
I don't know about Bora Bora, and I ain't getting no vaccine. Sorry.
Hey man, whatever.
I don't know. Maybe skydiving next, but like I need someone to go.
Maybe
with it. The people
skydiving?
I asked, they don't want to do it. So I don't know.
Devin, I'll go. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. I'll go skydiving with you whenever you want to go.
All right, I'll take you up on that.
Devin,
Don't
if
invite
you're
me.
down,
I'm into it.
skydiving
I'm
with
in.
you. And I've been trying to get
Oh,
Kenny to
Kenny.
go. I said
Kenny's
it's
never
a
gonna
band
go.
thing.
Let's go
No.
right now.
Kenny, it's a band thing. We're going skydiving, Kenny.
Alex, I pussied out of a roller coaster. So quick story. We were on Warped Tour and we were
Yes,
going.
please tell us how you pussied out of a roller coaster.
So
Kenny.
we got free access to this amusement park. I don't know where it was, but
Six Flags Great Adventure.
everyone's like, "Oh, let's go on roller coasters." I'm like, guys, I don't like heights. I don't want to go. Yeah, let's do it as a band. All right. So I go on. I went and did the first one. Cool. I get on the second one. They lock me in. I'm like, get me off. I'm like, I gotta get out right now. I'm like, let me out of the thing. I start screaming and shaking. I'm like, no, let me out. I had a fucking nervous breakdown. I needed to get off. And I walked away with my head down in shame as I had to delay the ride because I didn't want to go. And
You were that guy.
dude,
You were that guy.
I was that guy.
Fucking
I was
singers.
so
Am I
scared.
right?
No, you're wrong because you go on roller coasters.
Yeah, but
Kenny,
And I go on
you
roller
got it.
coasters. So not
Magic.
fucking singers, fucking Kenny.
Devin,
Fuck
listen,
heights.
listen to this. Devin, we're gonna get a music video with us skydiving. And Kenny, you're involved.
Yeah, you got to play your drums while you're falling from the sky. You only get one take. So
I'm gonna make sure I get the fucking 5K, 4K, whatever the hell.
Oh, I'm gonna be scared as shit jumping out of that plane.
No, I
But
will too.
once
Listen,
you jump,
listen,
once you
have
jump,
any
all
of
you have
you-
to hope for is that
my
parachute
dream
works.
has been a music video to be us jumping out of an airplane. So
No.
Kenny,
Have any of you skydived before?
not
I mean,
yet.
Kenny,
No, I
no,
never will.
obviously.
I rode King the Car.
That is not the same thing.
No. Hey. Okay. So I told this story.
Have you jumped out of an airplane? I've ridden King the Car.
Okay. First year King the Car, I went on it, right? And every 3 tries, they would send the dummies out.
Right.
And if the dummy came back without a head, they would stop it and recalibrate it.
Okay.
For like 45 minutes.
Right.
And then when they'd send it out and then we'd come back, they'd let 3 people try.
Right.
Like 3 sets of people try.
I rode that shit twice. It's fucking awesome. You should do it.
The invert when you go down is just like, oh.
and I skydived, and it's awesome, and you should do it.
Listen, I'm gonna promise Bacon as a podcast. I'm sorry, Devin and Kenny were skydiving in the music video.
In your fucking dreams.
Kenny's never gonna skydive.
We're skydiving
We'll do it with
in
you.
the music
I'll
video.
do it with you.
We'll do it with you.
I guess.
You heard? Kenny, you're coming with us.
Well,
I'm
now you
gonna
have to.
push you out.
Yeah, we'll do
I'm gonna
it.
have to push you out.
We're close enough that we can do it together.
I'll
Yeah.
be flying to the plane
Okay.
before I fucking jump out of it.
Bacon
All right.
with us.
You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to change the subject real quick. Alex, you gotta pick a pod decks.
Yes, Alex, it's your
Pod
turn.
decks
It's
are
your
you going to
turn.
pick?
I'm here. I'm ready.
You got interview deck 2. What's your would you rather? What the heck? What the fuck? And how dare you?
So me is what the fuck?
I like it. I like it.
I'm about the what the fuck? Everybody knows that.
Here you go.
What the
Everyone
fuck?
knows that. Everyone knows it.
I think I told the Kenny before. What the fuck?
All right, so
I'm ready for it.
we're going to.
All right, here we go. We're going from left to right. Alex, you tell me when to stop, and that's when your question happens.
Let's go. Stop.
Stopping right now. All right, here we go.
Stop.
All right, Alex.
Yes, sir.
What's your weirdest Uber experience?
Oh shit. I got too many. The one time.
Give us your weirdest, man. Give it to us.
No,
One
my dude,
weirdest.
So my weirdest experience was I got taken to Wawa. And I was like, I gotta go back home. Like I took a double Uber home.
Wait, you called an Uber to go to Wawa?
Yeah, dude. It was like
Okay,
2 feet.
all right.
It was like
Yeah, of
2
course.
feet.
Why?
Of course you did. Right.
Yeah. So I got a little. You know, I drank a little too much.
Right.
So the guy was like, "Yo, let me take you." I was like, "Yo, like you know." Like I was like, I thought this was gonna be a back and forth. So it was the weirdest fucking shit ever. So the guy was like, "I'm not taking you home." I'm like, "Yeah, you are." I live 2 feet around the corner. He didn't want to do it, so I was just like, "You know what?" I was like, he just kept fighting me. He kicked me out. So I messaged Uber. I got him fired. I said some. I made up some lies, but I wrote the funniest shit ever on Uber. Fucking
asshole.
I had
That's so fucked up.
What a dick.
Kenny, you want to drive me home for? It was a minute drive. You want to drive me home?
Then
Come
you
on.
should have walked your ass home.
I
You
should've.
were like, you totally Karen'd him. You were like, I'm gonna give you a bad review.
Yo, Alex turns into a fucking Karen when he drinks.
Do you know
Like-
who I am?
Well,
Do you know who I am, Uber?
I'm the fucking guitar player in Youth in Revolt. You know who I am, bitch.
No, that's how
I did a gnarly solo the other day.
I'm like, I'm too privileged. So like, I was like, I ain't walking home. Like, come on, it's like fucking 2 degrees outside.
Well, you
Yeah,
should go
like,
drive
I
for
was like,
Uber and
No, the funny thing
make
was,
up for it.
What happened was the guy kept denying my Uber home, so
Right.
he wouldn't drive me home. So I was like, dude, like I know you accepted it, but you denied it. So like, I was like, you know what, bad review. He accepted it, but like he just denied it. So I just kind of cracked up. I was just like, you know what, I can't walk home.
Fuck this fucking guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Yo, he denied it, and I was with one of my friends, so he like saw it. So we were just like, fuck this Uber driver.
good old Uber.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
sorry,
All right.
guys. It was funny. It was funny.
Alex.
We gotta get
Kenny,
what?
it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, Callie.
Oh,
Kenny.
jeez.
Kenny, it's your
All right.
turn. What deck would you like? We
so
have.
there's one- Yeah.
We have. How dare you? What the fuck? We have interview deck 1, interview deck 2.
Would you rather?
And would you rather?
You know,
Or
I feel like I'm gonna really regret not choosing the "How dare you."
Damn, dude, Kenny.
It's good
Kenny,
that you said it like that.
I thought
I have to say it.
I
I have to say it.
Excited. Because
Kenny,
because you do need to say it like
yeah.
Mr. Big Head.
Yeah, it's part of the deal.
Mr. Big Head.
I appreciate
Rocco's
that. I
Modern
appreciate
Life.
that, Kenny.
Listen, that's how you said it to me. That's how you were getting it back.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
We love
All
it.
right. Fingy's going from left to right. You're right to left. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
And we got stopping right. Look at him. Look at him. That's a brave dude right there. He's like, I'm just
Assertive.
doing it. I'm just
Assertive.
doing it. I'm ready.
We're fucking
All
winging
right.
it.
Bringing it.
Kenny.
Yep.
What is the most embarrassing thing that your parents have caught you doing?
Oh man. You know, this isn't going to be that interesting because I don't know. Probably like my mom probably like walking in on me and my wife or something, but nothing crazy like that or like, you know, crazy embarrassing. Yeah, damn, that wasn't that good of an answer. I could tell you something embarrassing.
I think that shit is funny.
Let's take the parents out of it. Let's take the parents out of it. What's
Kenny,
the most
I know you
embarrassing
have
thing you've
some-
ever been caught doing?
Kenny, I know you got the craziest answers because we had some fucking. Even if I didn't have to be there, what the fuck happened?
I didn't even hear what you said, Alex.
Okay, so I'm saying let's take the parents out of it.
Yeah.
Let's say it's like a friend or the band or something.
Kenny,
What's the most
Kenny,
embarrassing thing you've
Kenny.
ever been caught doing?
Alex, he's
Kenny.
asking him a question.
No, you're right. Can you punch the ball?
Damn.
We're gonna mute you, Alex. We're gonna mute you, Alex.
I feel like all the embarrassing things that like I've done, I think about at like 3 a.m. when I'm trying to fall asleep, but like when I
Right.
need to think about them, I can't. You know, I will since I probably haven't really gotten caught doing a lot of embarrassing things because I always keep my doors locked. But I will tell you a fucking hilarious story that when I was like 13 or 14, nobody caught me doing this, but I was like, wow, I'm like, I need to tell the world about this. This is like,
I love it.
so
Exclusive.
I was getting ready to go into the shower and, dude, we're all guys. We've all fucking thrown our leg up and kicked while we farted before. And I did it. And I'm like, you know, ass naked. And I look down and I'm like, that wasn't there before. I did a fucking karate kick and shit all over my floor. And my first reaction was to call my girlfriend. I'm like, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Kenny,
what?
You are the all-star.
Yes,
bro.
So far this season, this year so far.
You might win a BIMP.
That might be a BIMP award.
You might win a BIMP next year.
Bro, I hope so, man. That came from the bottom of my heart, and bro.
And the center of your ass.
Bro, the center of my ass to the fucking center of my floor. Because here's the deal. I had like an entire granite bathroom, so it's like really hard to see like anything brown to begin with. And like, you know, I was all like, yeah, dude, I just ripped ass. And I looked down, I'm like, I gotta clean that now.
I'm gonna bring the story.
Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
That's me at my finest, man.
Yeah, yes, it is. We're holding drinks up to you. Cheers, sir.
I'll drink to that. I'll smoke to that. Hell yeah.
Kenny, you know what the funniest thing was that I remember?
What?
We spackled your parents' wall with Devin. We tried to
my God. There was one time I got really drunk.
We spackled his wall.
And I got really mad at somebody in the band who I won't mention, and I punched a fucking hole in my parents' wall while they were on vacation, and I had to remember we had to call Chelsea. We were like, "Do you have spackle?" Remember that?
I remember that
We were
now.
trying to fix the wall, and my parents came home. They're like, "What the fuck did you do?" It was literally just cracks in the wall. It wasn't blended. It wasn't painted. I was like, "Come on, man! Listen, you guys got to understand, man." I'm like, I was drinking, and I got up. He's like, "Punch my fucking wall!"
We're trying to stock your wall. We're like, I was like, I know how to spackle. We just slobbed it across.
Dude, you had to be there. It came out like shit. There was no way hiding it.
Yeah.
My parents were so pissed. And you know what? I don't think they ever fixed it. I think they left it there as a permanent memory of the time they got mad at me for getting mad.
It's a permanent memory of Youth and Revolt.
That's amazing.
We spackled the wall. we tried.
That is.
Oh my god.
How do you top that?
Yeah, you don't. You don't. That's dude.
We've had a lot of crazy nights.
Thank you.
We've had a lot
for that story. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Crazy nights. That's all we gotta say.
Me wandering into the woods drunk as fuck during a snowstorm. Like, just the craziest shit.
So, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We've been on here for a while, and everybody that's listening, you guys definitely know that you want to check out the band. You want to check out KMS. Their video is awesome. You want to check out Youth in Revolt. You know everything about these guys now. You know everything about it. And thank you guys for hanging out on the podcast with us. We could talk with you for another 2 hours. We know we could. We could just get drunk.
Longer than that.
Talk all night.
Probably.
And you know what? Maybe we will. We will on the second one, on the third one, whatever happens. You guys are always welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. But one more time, let everybody know where they can find you, where they can find your music, where they can find everything. All links are also in the description. But guys, go ahead right now and let them know where they can find Youth in Revolt.
So you could find us under Youth in Revolt on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's every social media. Youth in Revolt, band from New Jersey.
They can also see our music video on Revolt Apparel.
Yes, rvoltapparel.com.
Pick up some merch.
That is our merch store for the band, and we premiere all of our music through there and stuff. So if you're ever trying to hear a new song or something, check on the website. It might be there without you even knowing.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sweet. Gentlemen, thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
Keep rocking.
Dude, this has been awesome. Awesome.
Well, again, you're a part of the BIMP family.
Yes.
So whenever you got something coming out, just it's like, hey, I got 5 minutes. I want to talk shit and drink with you for a minute.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And also, we'll put all our bands on a show and we'll just drink all night.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Sounds good.
Let's definitely do that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But everyone watch.
Cool.
Thank you for listening to my podcast. Thank you for watching Strangerhood TV or wherever you're listening to this right now. Remember, check out Youth in Revolt everywhere that you can find them. Check them out on Spotify. Just get on there, listen to all their music, jump on YouTube, check out their videos. Jump on their merch page and check that out as well. All the links are in the description, so find that. And remember to ask yourself every day, do you guys know what the most important question to ask yourself every day is? Have you figured it out yet? Devin, what's the most important question to ask yourself every day?
Oh, it's the bacon thing. I know that.
He doesn't know. Alex, what is it?
What is your bacon?
What is your bacon? Kenny, what is it?
I know it.
It's all three.
It's what's your fucking bacon? What's your bacon?
I was so close.
Is it a top
Guys, thank you for being here. Everyone that's listening, thank you for listening. And remember to ask yourself every single day,
what's your bacon?
What's your bacon? There it was. Is that it? I'm not sure. Maybe it's now. There was like 7 claps in.
That was 3 or 4. 4
felt
tops.
Felt like 9.5.
Well, with somebody that doesn't know how to count, that happens.
Well,
I guess.
if it's in cursive, can't do it.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Jim Z, where can they find you?
I am Jimmy G Shoes on Instagram and on Twitter, and you can find me on Facebook as well. But my band Craving Strange is at cravingstrange.net, and from there you can find literally everything. Everything. Where are you?
Personally, I am at me my own self, Mike. You can find all of my personal things going on in the Twitterverse, the Instagramverse, and the Facebook verse. Facebook verse.
All right.
And also my band is Something Heavy.
Yeah.
We're pushing a single.
You got new stuff out.
Yeah, it's called Shell. And you can check that out on all of the streaming services. You probably belong to one, right?
Probably.
You got the Spotify's.
Yeah.
The Apple Music. The Amazon Music. The Deezers. Yeah. The Titles. The if you want to use our song for a TikTok video, you can.
Yeah.
Just look for it.
Check it out.
Please.
You can also find Bacon Is My Passion, which is our music stuff.
Yeah.
On both baconismypodcast.com. And you can also find it on the Apple Musics and the Spotify's and all that stuff as well.
Yeah.
So check that out. We got a new song coming out also.
That is out now.
Is it out now?
It is out now.
Oh. It's out now.
Yeah.
All right. That means it has to be out now.
It does.
All right.
Yep.
Way to give us a time limit. We do this in advance. So now we have to make sure it's done.
Yep. Because we're running a little behind on it. And so it's out now.
Yeah, exactly. Special thanks to poddex.com, greerassoff.com, drinkwildbills.com, and a huge special thank out to our people at patreon.com/baconismypodcast.
Yes,
all
the
our
BIMP
patrons.
squad.
Thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in checking that out, again, patreon.com/baconismypodcast. Check it out. We got extra shows, ad-free shows, all kinds of extra content, live stuff, watch-alongs, everything. So check that out. And remember, every single Monday, we are here for you at Bacon Is My Podcast. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Remember to ask yourself every single day, because it's the most important question.
One question every single time. What's your bacon?
What's your bacon? So we got a new sponsor.
Yeah, sweet balls, bro.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm pretty sure you can guess by that conversation that our new sponsor is Manscaped.
Yes, Manscaped, a company that I'm very familiar with.
Me too.
A few years now. I've been using their products, and I tell you what, my marbles have never been shinier.
I actually got their lawnmower 3.0.
Yes.
Which it has skin safe technology, and they've just upgraded to the 4.0. And let me tell you, I love the 3.0, but the 4.0 is just so much better. It's got a light on it. Do I really need a light? Yes, you do.
Visual aids.
Yeah,
Visual aids
you
are
absolutely do.
sometimes.
For sure.
Sometimes in those crevices, that upper leg, inner crease.
Yes, agreed.
It's a tough spot. So the Perfect Package 4.0 contains the Lawnmower 4.0.
Yes.
But one of the things that I am a big fan of is the Crop Reviver.
Yes.
They call it. It is. They call it the Ball Spray Toner.
Yes. So it's
those marbles.
What else is in the Perfect package as well is the ball deodorant.
Yes.
It's the Crop Preserver. It's an anti-chafing. So when you walk a lot, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get the chafing. I should probably lose weight, but instead I use this.
I'm just a fan. I've always been a fan. I was super excited when you told me that we got the email from them saying that we could now offer a discount to our listeners.
Yes.
I thought that was super cool. So
and men and women can use it too.
Absolutely. It's not just a man thing.
So if you want, you can get 20% off.
Yeah,
your order now.
A big deal.
That's a big deal.
Pretty awesome.
Use the promo code BaconPod. You get 20% off at manscaped.com. So go ahead to manscaped.com. Save yourself 20%.
Yeah.
Use the promo code
BaconPod.
And make your marbles clean.
20%
and shiny.
Check it out, manscaped.com. Highly recommended and used by your boys here at Bacon Is My Podcast. Like I said, keep those marbles shiny.
Whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm.